Hi everyone! So today we are going to talk about laser tattoo removal, my experience, and I would say pros and cons, but I guess that wraps up in the experience part. I am very big on not removing tattoos. I preach always about the permanence of tattoos and the permanence of piercings, especially when people are like, well, I can just take my piercing out later, which I don't think is the way that you should think about piercings either. I feel like when you get tattoos, it is a lifelong commitment, unless the tattoo was really, really, really bad. I've always been really careful to get really great tattoos. I have a shop that I always go to. I have artist friends who work at different shops that I know are reputable and they're a great artist that I go to as well. I would never bargain for a tattoo. I would never, try to talk down the price because I think something is expensive. You know how the saying goes, good tattoos are not cheap and cheap tattoos are not good. So that's just my take on it. But I am getting a tattoo lasered off presently, and it is on my back. It runs down my spine. It actually itches right now really bad. Ugh. Okay, so it is a quote, so it's 2 lines in Japanese running down my spine, and I'm getting it removed not because I hate it, it's because the placement wasn't thought out right. When I was younger, I thought I was only going to have, 3 tattoos and be done, but now I have over 20, and the placement is just bad. I can't get more tattoos without going around it, and I want something to be like on my back rather than like around the tattoo that I already have. I am currently getting it removed. I'm taking my time because it's not a tattoo that I hate, so I am in no rush getting it removed. I started lasering it about 2 years ago, and honestly to this day I've only done 2 laser treatments because that's how much I don't care. So I have been lasered by 2 separate companies, and the experiences I had with them are each very different. So there are 2 types of tattoo lasers. There is the Q-switch and there is the Pico Shore. Because I'm sort of like tan, I can't use the Pico Shore, I have to use the Q-switch. I've gotten like a lot of different reasons for that, so I don't really know what's bullshit and what's the truth, but I've been Q-switched and I just really want to try the Pico Shore, but they say that I don't qualify because I'm too dark and the Pico Shore would leave spots or skin color discoloration, whatever. So Q-switch it is, and honestly, the first time I got it lasered, it hurt a lot, and then I was fine for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. They called me and they were like, I just want to make sure that you're okay, no blistering, no craziness, no infection. And I was like, yeah, I'm actually okay, like nothing happened. It's like, you lasered me, it burned for an hour, and I went on with my life. Though it did end up blistering like 2 weeks later and it was terrible. And the second time I got it, which was last week, it was a lot worse. It hurt slightly less. They still had to stop because I was like, this hurts a lot. But it has been blistered and itchy and the skin has been tight. And it's just been a very uncomfortable experience. Like right now I'm like feeling it and it's still all raised. It feels like braille is on my back. And since it's on my back, I can't pop the blisters or anything, so I'm just gonna have to suffer. I can't say anything great about my lasering experience. I will say that it's quick, but that doesn't change the fact that it is excruciatingly painful. That could also be my pride because I don't get numbing cream or anything before I go. I'm just like, I'm a badass and I just go. And I would probably do well with a little anesthetic, but who needs that? The aftercare instructions that were given to me by both companies that I have used have been subpar. They're just like, oh, leave it alone. Okay. And honestly, leaving it alone hasn't really done anything bad, so I assume that's the proper aftercare, even though I've read online that the aftercare is like to keep it moisturized, not to scratch it, clean it 3 times a day, you know, all the tattoo aftercare that you would usually do, but for your laser site. But I've been told otherwise, and that's the instructions that I was given, and that's how I take care of my laser site, is just to leave it alone. Though it itches really bad and I do poke it sometimes, like I like go like this, like on it, and it relieves the itch a little bit, and at least I'm not scratching at it, right? I can't say the technicians that I had both times were like the friendliest people, but hey, the job got done. My tattoo kind of doesn't look any different even after the second treatment. I will say it is lighter. But not the entire tattoo, like pieces of it are lighter, but none of them have disappeared yet. I was told by the first place that I went to that it would take 6 to 8 sessions to lighten it enough for a cover-up, which I think is absolute bullshit. I'm estimating like more like 4 sessions for a cover-up and 6 to 8 sessions to have it completely gone. And oh, it's so itchy. Oh, what the fuck. And all in all, it is a really bad time that I'm having. Just no. Do not recommend. I wake up in the middle of the night because my laser sight itches. Like, I look like a weirdo when I'm trying to scratch it but not scratch it because it itches so bad. It feels all bumpy, and like it's hard for me to like wash my body because I have like exfoliating soaps that I can't run across the laser site because I'm afraid to damage the skin and pop blisters and just make a mess out of everything. Just bad. It's just bad. And honestly, like, I would not recommend laser tattoo removal to anybody. Like I said, I don't recommend even getting your tattoos lasered in the first place. I am all about keeping them forever because you did make the choice to get something permanent on your body. But here I am, owning up and admitting that I am getting a tattoo lasered and it sucks. And I cannot wait for this to heal so I never have to go get it lasered again until the next time I feel the need to get it lasered, which is probably going to be in another 2 years. And that is pretty much it. So, see you guys next time. Bye!